I have a philosophy that if a photograph is hard to get, well, it's more valuable just for that. That's why nature photographers sit out beside an animal burrow for 5 hours waiting for something to pop up.
3 years ago, Westboro resident Rob Huntley took his passion for photography to new heights. After reading about Kite Aerial Photography, or KAP, Rob decided to put a kite at the top of his Christmas list.
It's something that caught my eye, and I discussed it with my family that I was going to go on this kind of a tangent with my photography. And my daughters actually bought me one of the kites that we use for KAP. With regular photography, you have the comfort of looking through the viewfinder, seeing and composing exactly your shot, deciding whether or not you have to adjust your settings to get the photo just right. With KAP, you're putting a camera on a string hanging below the kite, and you're sending it up hundreds of feet, and you are shooting blind essentially.
And when you're shooting blind, there's likely to be a few surprises.
Along the Rideau Canal, I was photographing in Lansdowne Park, and I discovered a statue in amongst trees, which I didn't realize was there because I'd never walked along a certain pathway.
In his first year of trying out his new hobby, Rob went to Rideau Falls because he thought it would be ideal for aerial photography.
That day was minus 20 degrees C with wind chill. The wind was stronger than I anticipated. I was fighting a bit with the kite. There were times I had to just hold my kite spool in my arms and put my hands inside my jacket. And after being out there for about an hour and a half, I brought the gear down only to find that my equipment had malfunctioned and I didn't have a single photograph. Actually, that's a lie. I had two. They weren't very good, and so I had to repeat the whole exercise a week later, and I did eventually succeed. If we believe there's a good photograph at the end of the day, we'll endure a certain amount of hardship.